Air India begins safety checks on its Boeing 787s after DGCA order. Flight delays expected. Air India on Saturday began implementing a series of one-time safety checks on its Boeing 787 aircraft, in compliance with a directive issued by the Directorate General of Civil Aviation (DGCA) after the fatal plane crash near Ahmedabad Airport. DGCA's directive was issued in the backdrop of the tragic crash of Air India Flight AI-171 Boeing 7878 from Ahmedabad to London, which claimed hundreds of lives. In an official statement, the airline said the checks are being performed as each aircraft returns to India and will be completed before the aircraft is cleared for its next scheduled operation. So far, Air India has completed safety inspections on 9 of its Boeing 787s and is on track to finish the remaining 24 within the timeline fixed by the regulator. These checks are being carried out on the Boeing 787 fleet as they return to India, before being cleared for their next operations, Air India said. Adding, "We are on track to complete this process for the remaining 24 aircraft within the timeline provided by the regulator." Important update: Air India is in the process of completing the one-time safety checks directed by the Indian Aviation Regulator, DGCA. These checks are being carried out on the Boeing 787 fleet as they return to India, before being cleared for their next operations. Air India has Air India June 14, 2025 Nanan. The maintenance checks, while necessary, may affect operational efficiency. The airline cautioned that some of these checks could lead to higher turnaround time and potential delays on certain long-haul routes, especially those to airports with operating curfews. Passengers scheduled to fly long-haul sectors are being advised to verify their flight status before heading to the airport by visiting Air India's official website. Affected customers will be offered complimentary rescheduling or full refunds upon cancellation, the airline said. To assist customers impacted by this disruption, refunds on cancellation or complimentary rescheduling are being offered to those who opt for it, the airline added. The DGCA ordered enhanced inspections on all Dreamliner aircraft operated by Indian carriers, citing the need for rigorous checks on flight-critical systems including fuel actuators, oil pressure mechanisms, and electronic engine controls. Swipe left for next video. Several people, including non-travelers, were killed on Thursday after a London-bound Air India flight crashed into a medical college complex in Ahmedabad shortly after takeoff and burst into flames, marking one of India's worst air disasters in recent years. The Air India Boeing 7878 was carrying 169 Indian nationals, 53 Britons, 7 Portuguese citizens, and 1 Canadian passenger. Leaving one, all passengers were killed in the fatal crash. Latest blogs.